Growing up, I had dreams and aspirations, but always felt like the kid that didn't fit in. For the most part, I wasn't a bad kid, but when I made the transition into adulthood, I turned to the streets for guidance. This led to getting locked up in juvenile hall, doing time in CYA, and eventually a 120-month sentence in federal prison. I had a lot of time to think and reflect during my federal sentence, so I share with you what I learned, hoping I can positively influence someone else's life with Prison Talk.
What's up, everybody? Big Herc. You're tuned into another edition on Fresh Out Prison Talk. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for subscribing. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. We're at over 250,000 right now. We hope to be at 500,000 real soon. We're going to give away that $1,000, and we're also going to do a second place flat screen TV, third place commissary package. So holla, and also check out the website, FreshOutSeries.com. You can also submit a question there, or you can submit a question at FreshOutSeries@gmail.com. I wanted to talk about the immigration situation going on. I was going to say immigration shit because it is shit, but the situation going on. Now, you guys, you can't be that naive to think that all these people are coming out here and they're just now letting you know that they're separating the parents from the kids. This shit's a motherfucking hustle, man. It's been in the works. These converted warehouses, converted Walmarts, these INS detention holding facilities. I talked about this on Prison Talk months ago, and people were talking shit, oh, Big Herc, you're talking about this, you don't know what you're talking about. Man, I've seen these facilities. They're not making no money when there's no staff in there, when there's no money in there. They need people in there. They're making bankroll. Why you think they have these people over here detained for 5 months before they send them back? Common sense, man. Get your head out your ass. If they just turned around and sent them right back, there would be no money made. There would be no bed space filled. They got them over here talking about, oh, we got to take them through the process. We got to document them. We got to do all this shit. Then we're going to send them back. Where are you sending them to? Down the street? This shit's a fucking joke, man. Since they've opened up those shelters, the government, and this is coming from CNN, man. It's on Google. You can look it up. These nonprofits, man. They said the government right now is paying one organization $458 million. Southwest Key, last year of its 3-year contract is worth $990 million. And the amount increases if there is a greater need to house immigrant children. $990 million. Southwest Key, they getting paid. These motherfuckers is getting paid off of taking these kids away from their parents because now you got to have adult supervision. And I'm sorry to tell y'all, but this ain't nothing new. They did it to the Native Americans. They did it to the Africans when they came over here. They did it to the Japanese during World War II when they put them in the intermittent camps. They do it to parents when they fucking catch a case over here and they take the kids away. They do it all the time. You guys are out here pumping a fist and shit, man, but they do it all. They've been doing this as a fucking cycle. So you want to go after the people who are responsible for this, go after the corporations, protest the corporations, go look them up, find out who's behind the facility, who's financing the facilities that are housing the kids. You guys act like Trump is down there on the border directing traffic. He's just a pawn in the game, man. He's playing his position. He's the CEO of the United States of America, the corporation. I'm keeping it 100. You guys might get mad because of that comment, but I'm telling you, Hispanic, Latin people coming into this country, and the ones that are here that are complaining, the people complaining that the kids are being separated, find out what corporations are behind the housing. Find out how many people they employ. That's the rabbit hole you need to go down. That will be the answer to your question. All the protests and shit, go and find these motherfuckers and find out who's on their board and then go and protest against them. Raise something legally against them if you want to really submit something. Then you'll get your answer. Otherwise, I tell you right now, you guys are wasting your time, man. One of the CEOs for Southwest, his compensation was $1.5 million, man. And then you throw in another whatever money you talk about for healthcare as far as for these kids. I mean, fuck, man, they're making a lot of fucking money. Shots, these little, whatever immunization shots they're going to give them, whatever administrative paperwork. And then on top of it, who's paying for that? The taxpayers. Yeah, the taxpayers. I pay my taxes. I holler at the IRS every year. All you guys who are legit do the same thing I do. So you're paying to house these kids, to house these families. And rather than create a program to initiate some type of transition back to where they came from if they're not here legally, because I'm not saying it's wrong for them to try to seek a better life. I'm saying there's ways to do stuff like anything else. I can't just go to fucking England. I can't go to Africa and just say, hey, I want to be a citizen. You got to go through a process, which it's just, that's just how shit works, man. I had to go through a process to get my fucking passport. It's a process. But what I'm saying is, we're paying some way, somehow, these nonprofits who are making money, housing these people, and they're benefiting, and they're the ones who lobbied for all this shit to take place. You guys don't pay no attention to that shit when it goes through and you look at your ballots and you vote, because they don't let you, either they don't let you know or you guys are just oblivious to it. But the bottom line is, it went right across you guys' voting faces and you said nothing. Now all the shit on social media, they get all these different pictures and shit. Go back and look at pictures throughout history, man, and see how they did people, man. See how the government made money off of separating parents from their kids. It ain't nothing new, man. You guys got to wake up. You're sleeping, man. You got your head in the foxhole, and then you look up and you start crying when shit ain't your way. Take action. Be smart about it, but do your research, man. Find out who's behind all this shit. If you guys go and fucking just Google some shit, you can see who's making money. Find out who's feeding them. What companies are providing food for them. You want to do something, protest the company who's feeding them, because they're making money. Who's providing the fucking mattresses that they sleep on? Who's providing the clothing? It's all profit, man. You guys are barking up the wrong tree, man. You guys, it's amazing how ignorant the fucking public is when it comes to these conscious issues that aren't really being addressed until it's put on Facebook or Fox News. Wake up, y'all. Do your homework. Find out the people who are running these corporations and take action towards them. Then maybe you guys can change some of the shit that's going on. Otherwise, you guys are just wasting hot breath, man. And we're going to keep paying for their health care, their housing, and everything else, because that's what taxpayers do.
Lockdown's over. Get your yard time in. Exclusively at FreshOutSeries.com.